Alright, let's see. Ground's wet. The ground. Bam. Oh, that's wet. Oh, that's gross. Stop! Freeze! 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 It's a break. Oh man, broke a later. Broke a later. Whoa, whoa, candy sugar. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, candy sugar. I ask you, when will you go live? Freeze! I'm going live right now. You changed your name to Candy Sugar? I like it. I like it better. I like it better. It tastes good. Let's see. Hit the like button. Smack you in the dang teeth. All right. Oh, that's bent. I'm looking at a tractor. I'm looking at a tractor. Man, like a tractor. This ain't supposed to be like this. Anyway, how you doing? Everything's wet, man. It's windy out here. Oh, candy sugar. All right, let's see here. What is broke later? What up, G-Man? What's going on? Hit the like button. What up, G-Man? You know, I'm just sitting here with I got a tractor, big old yellow jam lammy here. Hi. Trying to help the neighbors out. Super Monkey TV. Super Mankind. Super Monkey. What up? What up? I sound quiet? Let's see. Let me see. All right, let me see. I got. I'm wearing shorts. All right, yeah, it's quite windy out here. Let me go inside. I was trying to fix a tractor. My plants. Well, my chickens are running. My chickens are running around. My plants don't. What up, fire breather? Fire breather. Not really though. What? Oh, quietness. It's okay. All right. We'll see. 1 second. Bam. Chickens, eggs. Say. Oh yeah, no, they're good. So I have uh, 6 hens, 2 roosters, and I was hoping for 8 hens, so we would just have eggs every day, and they just turned 5 months old, so they're just starting to lay like little eggs. They'll get bigger and bigger. Somebody hit the damn like button. I'm sitting here with 0 likes. Look how good my hair looks. I got no likes. Jeez. All you moderators in here and 0 likes. I'm gonna freaking fire you. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Just double tap a screen. Tap 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 tap. Thank you. Thank you. Super monkey. They call me Super Bee Soldier. Chicken Man. They call me Chicken Man. They call me Chicken Man. Let's see, chickens. Thank you, game. Game. G-Man. They call me Bee Soldier. 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 He said I'm gonna told you. All right, let me see what I can get going on here. Sorry, I didn't expect my name. Thank you, everybody. I didn't expect my neighbor. She wrecked her tractor. Women drivers. Yeah, so I'm trying to fix it for her. I got damn chickens running around. Chickens running around while I'm trying to fix a tractor. I let my inner chicken out. Chicken jockey! I got arrested for letting my chicken out. You get it? Chicken joke. Cock-a-doodle-doo. 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 So what's going on today, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? G-Man, did you say you retired from VR? No, that was Teal, I think. Yeah, I don't think a guy named G-Man. Lynn Ellen. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Welcome. Welcome, Lynn. I think I have a Lynn on the wall. Oh, I have a Jalen. Jalen's close. Jalen's close. Here, Lynn, we'll do this for you. Oh, that's my face. We'll cover up. There, Lynn. No problem. Hello. All right, we'll get you up there. We'll get you up there. We can see. That's what I'm saying. People, nice. I love it when a plan comes together. So 7. So when. If anybody's interested in starting YouTube, I'll tell you some of the secrets. So when you go live, there's like 70,000 other people also live at within the same couple minutes. So YouTube only shows your live to other people if you're getting likes. The algorithm says, oh, people are enjoying this. So then they'll show up. Then you'll see, you'll get, I got a big hit of once you hit one. Nancy Mota, I haven't seen you in months. Nancy's on the wall. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find you. There's too many people now. But yeah, you're definitely on there. I definitely remember seeing you. How you been, Nancy? Ain't seen you in a while. Okay, thank you, Lynn. We'll put Lynn Ellen up on the wall. Let's do it. I can find a spot for Lynn Ellen. We'll find a spot for Lynn. Leave that run spot. Chicken jockey. All right, Lynn. Oh, I can smell my own armpits. Jeez, I need to take a shower. All right, let's see. That looks so nice. Lynn. Nancy, I know you're on here. I know 100% for sure you're on here, Nancy. I don't know if I'm going to find it. Sands. Say my name, say my name. Can you say my name, Sands? All right, Sands, I'm going to do better than saying your name. I'm going to Sands your name. I need a spot. Speak to me, wall. Let's see. There we go. Is it S or Z? Sands. So Sands means without. What up, Finley? You been summoned? All right. Nancy, you're on the wall, right? I remember writing the name Mota. All right, we'll just put Mota here just in case while I'm here. Mota. Okay, good. I knew you were on here. I absolutely remember. I remember writing your name. Thank you, Sands. So, Sands, you want to hear something very interesting and very odd? I used to play Evany, The King's Return, and my name was Sands. S-A-N-S. That was my name on Evany, The King's Return. So that's very weird that you come in here with the name Sands. So my full name was Sands Politic, which means without politics, because everybody was arguing about Trump, Biden, me. And I was like, nope, I'm without politics, so my name was Sands. But that's pretty dang cool. What up, Gizu? 9 Mota. Yeah, Sands. Guess how old man Sands is. Nancy, good call. Okay, we'll say 8. I'll say you're about to turn. Yeah, I was on yesterday. Oh no. 8 minutes. I was only on for 8 minutes yesterday, Finley. And it rained like 100,000 gallons here. 10 lights. I was no, not 8. How about 10? Are you 10 years old, Sands? 10. That's where I was going, Nancy. Nancy. Yes. All right, good. So, but yeah, I think that's very crazy that my name. I'm talking about for like 3 years I played Avenue of the King's Return. Gizu says, when I was 6, I asked Snapchat AI to be my friend on Roblox. Dang, Gizu, you need friends? I'll be your friend, brother. And what did it say? What did it say, Gizu? It said, "Yeah, I don't like you. I just play it." Hold on 1 second. Esteban. I don't remember. Man, I'm falling all over. My glasses are falling. Man, my hair's all wackadoodle. Esteban. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that big old fluff-o-matic. Okay. There we go. Styling my hair. I'm like the girls doing their makeup. Let me take my eye makeup on. And then I gotta put like drip. I gotta do my contouring. Oh my god, my nose is so big. Richard has a boyfriend. I wrote a song. I love Dino Nuggets too. G-Man says, Gizu says he doesn't remember. Esteban. Back when I was real little, my name on the games that I would play was Mr. Dino Nug 123. Because I love Dino Nuggets. Hey, that's pretty cool. I would do it. Lynn is 32. Lynn says I'm 32, yet I still feel 12 since sensitive subject was hit by a car when I was 13. I don't remember 13. Oh, I was hit by a car. You were hit by a car. Dang, so you were in a coma? I'm 48, Lynn, and I'm freaking right there with you with 12. I didn't get hit by a car, though. Well, I did get hit by a car 3 times. One, I hit the car. But skateboarding, yeah, I got hit, but I didn't get, not that bad. I didn't break any bones. But yeah, I got hit a couple times. Final Destination. Dang, Nancy Moda. Nancy, you tried twice there. Esteban. You tried twice there. You were in a coma for your 13th birthday, or you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. If you want to, I'd love to talk about it. Yeah, I didn't break any bones. I just like skinned up my elbows and stuff. In my neighborhood, that I grew up in, we had a lot of hills and a lot of stop signs and courts and stuff. So people wouldn't be like, oh! They'd be like, and the speed limit was 25. So they weren't going. 25 is fast to hit somebody. But I'd be skateboarding, and then they'd pull out, and they'd just be like, and I'd hit like the side of their car. And like sometimes but like nothing. I didn't get like hit and like fly through the air. Yeah, it was Esteban. Gisbilla. I don't know what that means. Gisbilla. Richard, I was hit by a car. Richard, so I hit one time I'll tell you the story. My broken nose. Okay, so one time when I broke my nose, I was skateboarding down a hill, and it was me and a bunch of my friends, and we were all skateboarding. A couple people riding bicycles, and so I turned back to look to see how everybody was going, and what people in my neighborhood down the hills, people park on the side of the road instead of in their driveway. So I hit Isabella. Sorry, Mota. So I swerved off when I was looking back on my skateboard, and then when I looked forward, I ran into the back of a parked car, and I went boom onto the trunk, and I smacked my nose right on the boom trunk, and it was just like blood. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, It was bad. I gotta clean the glasses. Cleaning glasses like wiping ass. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Cleaning glasses. But yeah, I broke one bone. Skull. Okay, Sans, I'll tell you in 1 second. I broke one bone in the skull. 2/3 of the right frontal lobe of my brain had to get removed. Wait a second, they removed the frontal lobe or they removed the blood? Hold on. I broke one bone, skull. 2/3 of my right frontal lobe of my brain had to get removed. Well, that's a pretty good reason to not remember being 13, Lynn. I'm glad you're here with us. Did they take it out through your nose? Or did they have to remove a hunk? They probably had to remove a piece of your skull. Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord, help us, Lord. All right. So Sans. Scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, so living in sweet. All right, well, we'll sing it in a second. Hold on, Finn. Hold on. All right, so scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, so living in Baltimore, Maryland, being shot at. I mean, they weren't trying to shoot me. Titus. I am boo boo. Yeah, I am boo boo. I am boo boo. Titus. So being shot at. So there used to be like drive-by shootings in Baltimore where people would drive and just go brrr, try to kill people on the side of the road. So I was just walking, and I came out of a store, and there was a group of thugs that were being murdered at that time by the drive-by. So either the dude was a really good shot and he missed me, but the bullet, like the wall that I was walking past was like bullet hole, bullet hole, bullet hole, bullet hole. So it missed me like by about like 6 inches to the front of me and 6 inches to the back of me. But he killed 4 people. I don't know if they died. But he shot 4 people that were in front of me. 4. And I got missed. That was the scariest thing happening. Like, I tried to poop myself. I tried to poop my pants because I was so scared. But I was so scared. My butthole was so tight, it would have pooped spaghetti. All my muscles were raised up. Like I could smell the gunpowder, basically gunpowder, it's nitrocellulose. I could smell the gunpowder. I could feel the brick coming off of the wall. The little pieces of brick hit me in the face. So when the bullet hit like here, it spit little pieces of sand and off the brick. And I remember it hitting me in my face. Yeah, it sucked really bad. Yeah, they weren't shooting at me, luckily. But I just came out of the store at the wrong time. Lynn says, thank you. They had to get it out of my skull, not nose. Nothing happened to my nose. Whatever. I got a nice nose. What's wrong with my nose, huh? It's a little bit crooked, but my nostrils are 2 different sizes and shapes. Just play. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was really crazy. I read my comments, says Finley. I was getting back to it, girl. Jeez. My best bee in my wedding. The song lyrics. I haven't finished it yet, but currently, sweet living on the rain, sweet living comes with pain. But I don't let that define my veins, 'cause you can't take me down. but you can't take me out. There you go. I sing it for you. Shiro. I got you right here, brother. I got you right here, Shiro. Shiro was number 400. Here's my 400th subscriber. So like 370, 380 subscribers ago. Dude. Okay, so Shiro, that's pretty crazy. Shiro, my brother was underneath his car. The first car that he got was like an old hand-me-down car from my dad. He was underneath removing part of the exhaust because it had rusted out. And after he got the part of the catalytic converter, big old hunk of metal out, after he got that out of the way, the car fell on him. If the catalytic converter wouldn't have been moved, it gave his head space for the car to go. If the catalytic converter would have still been there, if he didn't get it out in time, it would have just broke his neck, smashed his head. What up, Cat? Cat's my cousin. What number am I? Finley, I don't know. You're number 405. Cat, I don't know. The only reason I know Shiro is because, and he's the only one I know the number of. He's the only one I know the number of. Everybody else, yeah, I got no idea. The only reason I remember it is because like people were counting up what was going on, and Shiro happened to be like, oh, we were at 399, and he was like, I subbed, and it went to 400. So that's the only reason I remember that. What up, Cat? Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? Duh, of course. Everybody watches K-pop Demon Hunters. Buns is a bunny. That's all right. I'm driving with buns. I got buns. Everybody watches. Okay, let me see. Shiro says, because I wasn't old enough. Hold on. I missed a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Lynn says, helping your everybody's okay. Because I wasn't old enough to ride back then. Hold on. Go. Okay, because I wasn't old enough to ride back then. So some other kids drove the go-kart and smashed it into the wall, and the tire of the wall decoration just fell. But was it an actual tire? It wasn't like a fake plastic tire decoration. It was an actual car tire. Ah, man, you're lucky. You're lucky it didn't break face. Yeah, Cat's got buns. I got chickens. What? No way. They took away green screen? That's crazy. They took away green screen. Wow. That's nuts. They took away green screen on the freaking app. Do you like the soda pop song? These buns aren't mine, though. It was actual tires, Shiro says, but they didn't fix it on the wall. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Maybe doing some driving for my rabbit rescue. She's throwing rabbits. As she drives, she throws rabbits out of the window to help repopulate the woods. That's what she does. That's what Cat does. They call her a rabbit chucker. Leonidas. You throw them gently. She puts parachutes on their back. They just drift. I don't know the soda pop song, Sans. I was just joking. I don't know. Wait a minute. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. I'm just playing, okay? Cat's not a rabbit chucker. Leonidas is back. But no, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of content. I try to make as much about it. My apologies. I need to go. That's all right. That's all right, Lynn. No problem at all. It was very nice to meet you. I hope to see you in future lives. Take a second out and freaking watch a couple of shorts. I did a bunch of good comedy. It might make your stomach feel better. But it's very nice to meet you, Lynn. We'll see you back here. We're live pretty much every day. She's Shiro. Cat's mad because I said she throws rabbits out of the car window to repopulate the woods. Soda pop, you're all I think off. Huh? What? Change the channel to an F. Change the CH to an F. Hold on, CH. From what? CH. Oh, in your thing. Okay, hold on. Let me see what it said here. CH. Maybe I missed something else again. CH. Change the CH to an F. Dang it! I don't know what we're talking about, Space Cowboy. Me throwing bunnies out windows. I'm funny. Lynn. Good to meet you, Lynn. Leonidas, do you know who Mr. Pissair? Mr. Pissair? That's when boys wake up in the morning and they try to use the bathroom, they piss into the air. Bunnies are actually overpopulated because of the horrible people that, yeah. Rabbit chucker. Oh, cat's a rabbit. He on TikTok, TikTok, body rock, doing the do. Oh, I love it. I freaking love you guys. This and girls, this is so great. But anyway, Finley, if you're still there, I just want to say those lyrics are definitely, you definitely got a bunch good going there. You got to find a good chorus and boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, it was pretty funny. It got me laughing. Hold on one second. One second, let me see here. But okay, but if anyone else wants to tell one of any of the scariest stories they had, or any, I've got another. I got one more. Oh, I got actually quite a few, but I got one almost being hit by a train story. One second. Let me see here. One second. Yeah. Okay. So there was a train tunnel. All right. Trying to be cheap. All right. Me and my girlfriend and her friend were trying to sneak into Patapsco State Park. Kat, do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know and Patapsco State Park where you park in Ellicott City? You park by the paper mill and you can go through the train tunnel. You know what I'm talking about, Kat? Lino missed the boat the day he left the shack. What happened? What up, Jag? Sorry, bro, I didn't see you. He said, dot. What's up, Jag? So me and Allie and her friend, back in the day, we walked through the woods because you had to pay like $2 each or whatever it was to get into Patapsco State Park back then. Maybe it was a little more, I don't know. But we didn't have any money. So we were going there because we didn't have any money. And so we parked at the paper mill and we walked through the woods and then go through the train tunnel. There's a mountain and the train tunnel goes through the mountain. So you go through the train tunnel, on the other side you're in Patapsco State Park. So we were doing that and we went and we enjoyed Patapsco State Park. We walked around, we went to the waterfalls and all that. What up, internet watcher? And then as we were walking through, we walked through, we watched the park, went to the waterfalls. When we were leaving, we were walking back through, we're about halfway through the train tunnel, and then what happens? The freaking bright light fills it up, and I'm hauling ass. My girlfriend Allie's right behind me, and her really short friend. Me and Allie jump out, and then all of a sudden, I'm like looking by, and we're on the side of the road, on the side of the mountain, just outside, and then we see this little 4'2" girl diving out, and landing it like on me and Allie, and the train's going. So if you've never almost been hit by a train, so when you're in the train tunnel and the train's going through, there's rocks called ballast that the train tracks are on. And you can hear rocks going bouncing off of the brick walls of the train tunnel. And so if you would go off of the tracks, you'd basically just be shot to death with rocks. So we had to run for it. But if your foot got caught on the tracks or if you tripped, you're dead. And we all made it out. But man, it was pretty freaking bad. All right. Yeah, I know. I had to do some more work outside today. I had to do some more work outside today, so I put it back on. Either that or I never changed it. One of the two. All right, let's see. San says, I was 3. I slipped and hit my head on concrete. I went to the emergency room, but was fine. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to keep saying that I did the same things you all guys did. But there used to be this thing, it was called freeze tag, but it was with a ball. Like it was with like those big red balls that in school in like fourth grade. And what you all start together and you say, go, and you all have to run away in different directions, and the person that's it has the ball. And then they have to like take 3 steps and then throw the ball. So we were frozen. So I was being literal about being frozen. And when he threw the ball, I figured if I just fell over, the ball would miss me. But I didn't put my hands up to catch myself. So I went dunk, and I just smacked my forehead on the concrete and I had a concussion. I was effed up. Freaking dead. Finley's scary story is Jaguar's got the freaking gun out. The pew pew. Finley's scary story is I opened the door and I didn't see the spider on the knob. I hate having a spider on my knob. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. 5 minutes go by. I look at my hand and, oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Freaked me the freeze out. I shake my head. Yeah, okay. All right. Spiders and ceilings. And it sucks because I don't want to be freaking y'all out, thinking about it. But spiders come down from ceilings very often at night when you're sleeping and whatnot. And I've got long hair, so like I would like feel hair touching the back of my neck and stuff like that. I was on a laptop, actually this laptop right here, and right now I can see myself in the phone, screen, but I was on a laptop. The spider came down and landed on my head and crawled down the back of my hair. I didn't realize this, but then my hair wasn't this long yet, so then I feel it on the back of my neck, and I just thinking it's a piece of hair. So I go like this, like get a piece of hair out, and then here's a piece of frickin' spider web with the frickin' big, about an inch big ass spider. Like, then like you drop from my, it just scares the dog piss out of me. But yeah, that's not bad. Okay, Finley says I'm sure. Sorry, you're finished. She was tweaking on crack. And then she gave some crack to the spider, and it sat down beside her. I'm just here, somewhere chilling, internet. Take it easy, Sands. Where are my friends? Where are my friends? Internet. Finley, move to Japan and meet Mr. Beast while he's making a video. You get him a box that unreachable from outside of the road. You like, no problem. Yeah, good luck with that. Leonidas says, my brother's friend was hit by a train. Did he die, Leonidas? Like, dead? I recall a lot. Yeah, dude, I recall a lot sometimes. I have to admit, Space Cowboy, Slade Finley. When I was 2, I backed up into the corner of the wall, cracked my head, went to the emergency room. And if I part my hair properly, I have a scar on the top right there, on top of my head. I was chasing my sister, and my brother opened the door. I was running after her like this. My brother opened the door, and the door opened like this, and I hit. I bled all over my face, and I was getting blood into my eyes. I was like, I want to say I was 10 or 11. I was like, am I dead? My mom keeps telling me about it for like 30 years afterward. And she's like, am I dead? I had blood in my eyeballs. Jag says, I was back in the love it. Wasn't current. Oh shit, dude, I don't know what that means. Help me out here, Jaguar. Do you recall plucking your nose hair? Oh, did we talk about plucking my nose hairs, Space Cowboy? So I absolutely plucked my nose hairs, especially the ones that grow like right here. Dude, it will make you cry. If you need to show tears, like you're fighting with your girlfriend, but you don't like her anymore, but you don't want her to know you don't like her, just turn away from her. Nobody says, did you ever love me? Pull out a nose hair. And be like, yes, I just love you. And you have tears coming down because the nose hair hurts so bad that your eyes start watering. Internet says, haha, I made 2 weeks of short about falling spiders because them shits are all over the world. They scare the piss out of it. My mohawk used to hold spider webs, right? Yeah, now you're baldy, so the spider webs can now be your mohawk. Philly just wants to say, hey, I was not on crack when I was 6, by the way. I didn't start doing crack till I was 12. Jaguar says, I'm bored. I'm gonna play CV2. Sorry, brother. All right. Leonidas says he died. He died. He definitely died. Damn. So the trains ain't no joke, Leonidas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trains ain't no joke. Do you recall having? Yes, I recall having astigmatism. So yeah, it means misshaped. Your eyeball isn't as round as it should be. It's like ovally shaped. Yeah, I have astigmatism. Absolutely, 100%. I have astigmatism. Where are you? Internet says I just live with spiders. I don't. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, after having them on me and stuff like that, I realized like they're just. He was trying to get from the ceiling to the floor, and I was in the way. He wasn't here to bite me or hurt me. So yeah, I don't really care much anymore either. When I was a kid, they would scare the crap out of me. Yeah, but sneeze when I do that. Yeah, but I say, absolutely. If you pull the nose hairs from the fleshy colored part, it'll just make you cry. If you go up onto the septum, it'll make you sneeze. You got to know what you're doing here. This is a movie trick. Oh, the nose hair thing says cat. Catty! That's all right, cat. Cat's driving with buns on her lap. I got buns on my lap. I got buns on my lap. I'm in bad traffic right now. Yeah, from Maryland, absolutely. I'm driving bunnies to a rabbit rescue. Yeah, man. I tell you what, though, a lot of fun life has been. But yeah, being scared. Okay, so oddly enough, the railroad trestle over there in that same area got caught on that. But there's an area right off the side of it that's got a maintenance bridge, and you just go down to the maintenance bridge. So like. She says, what? So yeah, so have you ever seen the movie Thou shalt not kill, love for your brother. Thou shalt not kill. What was the movie? Lost Boys, the vampire movie, Lost Boys. So like they're all going walking across, and they're getting drunk, and they're walking across a train bridge, and then all of a sudden the train comes. So and you look down, and there's just clouds. You can't see if there's rocks or water down there. So they're hanging from the bridge while the train goes over, and it's shaking them and shaking them and shaking them. But yeah, so when that was happening to us, there's an area below it that has a maintenance bridge, so you can walk along it to make sure the train tracks are bolted on all that properly. So that, but yeah, Lost Boys song was made by Susie Sue. Susie Sue, great freaking artist. That sounds rough internet. What happened? I was watching Jerry Springer. Oh yeah, Finley. Jerry Springer's freaking nut job stuff. Kat says you could quit being manipulative in the first place and not pull your nose. Yeah, but when when you get caught cheating on her with her mom, you gotta bust out some nose hair. I'm just kidding. I'm 100% just kidding. My last name is Springer. They call me Finley Springer. They call me Finley Springer. Finley Springer. Do you recall? Yeah, he's got like 30 accounts. Oh, quite a bit. That's crazy. And he just, unless he has multiple devices, how did he switch through the accounts so quickly? I mean, because if you're using like tab browsing, each tab isn't logged into a different account. You can't do that. I mean, Leonidas is back. Leonidas is back. And do you remember the song Koto and Job? No. Yes, I think I do. Now that I've spoken correctly. Slave Finley says, when my mom is telling people her last name, she goes Springer, like Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer, absolutely crazy stuff. Like knowing that everybody's cheating on everybody. All the girls that come on and say, this is your baby, you need to pay child support. And they say, and you are not the father. Okay, so you're a freaking cheese bag. I was at the store. Leonidas at the store searching for a... Did anybody hear that? That was crazy. I was trying to sing my song, and all of a sudden, all right, Shiro. I was trying to sing my song, and all of a sudden, the child abduction thing pops up. Yeah, it's child. That's crazy. Yeah. Tony Hawk. Yes, Tony Hawk is an incredible person. I've actually met Tony Hawk years and years and years ago in Maryland at the Bones Brigade was his skateboarding group for Pal Peralta, the Bones Brigade, and he was at Herondale Mall, and they were doing a skate demo. What the heck? The site, the heads are coming off. What the heck? Yeah, the siren. Yeah. So yeah, that was. So it's crazy because I was singing and I was about to say a cuss word, and it was like, never heard of him. Never heard of him, Finley. Do you recall your last paycheck? It was a long time ago, bro. I wonder if he's in jail. I mean, he wouldn't be in jail. He's only 15. And he was not in America. He was in India. So they might not even care in India. Like in like Pakistan and stuff like that, they don't care. You can, yeah, women aren't considered humans. He'd be at his mom's house. If he was in America, he'd be in jail. Juvenile detention. There you go. That's what juvie is. So we meet again. I tell you what, I gotta go to Serbia and hang out with internet. Where you still in Serbia, internet? I gotta get over there and drink some beers with you. Space Cowboy says, have you ever put a corn cob on a drill and ate it? Okay, and listen, I know I'm going to be called a liar because everything somebody brings up, I have a story about. But for goodness sake, I was a carpenter in the movie industry. So we always had drills up and we always had cookouts and stuff like that because we're working on, So yeah, we absolutely did that. You take what's called a spade bit and you just stab it into the corn on the cob. You pull the trigger and you rub it over the butter to get a shitload of butter on it. And you run it slow and sprinkle the salt. And then you put it in reverse so it spins this way. And then you just hoe your teeth out and go, and it hurts real bad. Don't go to Serbia, you'll regret it. Where are you at now? Finley says, where did he even Finn, I don't know. I'm not going to start researching that crap. Finley, you got to realize there's a lot of that stuff going on. A lot. 300,000 children got 300,000 children got not marketed. What's the term I want to use? Pulled across the border, trafficked just during Biden's administration. 300,000. So yeah, guess how old I am? Leonidas is 12. How close am I, Leonidas? Okay, Holland. Okay, well, internet. I'd much rather prefer to go to Holland to hang out with you. In the video game Happy Feet. Do I recall Happy Feet? Happy Feet. Hold on. That's not the game. Happy Feet. Was that the game? Happy Feet was a song, right? Oh, I was right. 12. Hey, Leonidas. Happy Feet. Okay, 13. That's pretty close. Okay. All right. We're going to have to round it down. I got to go out now that the rain's gone by. I got to go out and finish my neighbor's dang tractor. But Happy Feet, the movie. Let's look it up real quick before I go off. My aunt got scammed by somebody saying your name's all over. Gave $1,000. Yeah, that's a big scam. Finley, it happens all the time. What's up, Chill Banana? They call me Chill Banana. Chill banana. Chill. You're on the dang wall, brother. You're right there. Chill. All right, but yeah, so unfortunately, yes, I gotta wrap it up because I gotta get this done. But so figure as soon as Chill Banana gets here, we gotta freaking roll out. All right, but we'll be back on. Let's see what time is it now? 4:00. It probably take me about a half hour. I'll say an hour after eat lunch. So 6:00. Let's go 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. If anybody wants to come back on, yes, Leonidas, you're on the board. Maybe I have to get up. Leonidas from England. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Chill Banana. All right, everybody. Hugs and kisses. I'll see you guys. It'll be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time in America. So that should be about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'll see you guys. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Thanks for stopping in.